Jesse says we've been dealing with this email thing. I'm not the only person in town that's dealing with that, but you know, it's like with smart light, you know, they were eliminating that industry cable, so, you know, all the billing, everything we use online. So she had to go through and change all of that. Oh, yeah, looks good. Same way.
That's a sign-in sheet for the bid opening.
Okay.
Do you have bids? Those were just in time.
Sign-in sheet. We've got a sign-in sheet for the bid opening. We're just gonna pass that around. If people want to sign it, just state that you're here.
As soon as she's done, we'll start.
Ready to roll?
Yes.
Ready, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, call order Board of Works for April the 12th, and approval of the March 22nd minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Department head reports, fire department.
Brett Bowe, Fire Chief. To date, we've had 691 calls. We've had 272 fire calls, 368 EMS, and 51 service calls. We've had 1,675 hours of training, and as of this minute, we have all trucks that are in service and running.
Great.
That's taken about a month. City inspector.
Brad Snyder, City Inspector. For the month of March, we had 68 rental applications paid. Violations, junk and debris, 61 sent out, 49 for trash. Permits, we had 41 building, 7 for sheds, 1 for landscape, 3 for demolition, 10 for dumpsters, 13 for electrical, 1 for heating and air, 5 HRB applications. Plumbing permits, we had 12, Board of Zoning applications 3, and sign applications 3, for a revenue of $6,389.
Thanks, Brad. We have no old business, we'll move to new business. First up is curb cut request intersection of Wabash Avenue and St. Clair. Kim Barmas.
Hi, I'm Kim Barmas. I live at 2501 Wabash Avenue, where St. Clair and Wabash Avenue come together, at the three-way stop. I have some property I'm working on the right-hand side. We used an old driveway for construction, which we gravelled, but it's right in the three-way stop. We would like to curve around and exit on the right side of the property. So we exit on this side of the three-way stop, so it would be safer.
Right. So you'll only have one exit onto the,
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll still keep the entrance that's gravelled, but we will never exit in that entrance.
okay.
So is that a personal use
It's
building, or that's a business, or?
It's both. It's personal and it's business. I have an online business. There wouldn't be any foot traffic or anything like that. So there was nobody actually driving there except for UPS and every once in a while a
Okay.
truck. But I still think it's safer that we have the
Mhm.
exit on that side.
And
Yeah.
you've worked with the city engineer?
Yes, I have.
because I've talked with John, and he's on vacation, but he did say that, he thought we should grant one curb cut, not for both of those drives you've got there, but
Okay,
just for the one.
okay, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve the curb cut for one entrance for the permit for Kim Barnes.
And I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and then John Sprague, he'll work with you and make sure you get
Got it.
everything
Appreciate it.
done.
Thank you.
Great,
Okay.
thanks.
Next is resident-only parking, 909 State Street, David McKinley. No?
Do you want to table that, or what do you want to do?
We'll just leave it table.
Okay.
Resident parking only, 28 East Real, Elwin Costa.
I'd like to have a resident parking sign in front of my house. I got too many people coming in and parking there overnight, and I live in that home, and if my brother or sister come in, they have to park down the street or back the street. And I'd just like to have one, and I'm not able to walk all the way down the street. You know, if I want to go with him, or I got bad legs, I'm not in very good health right now.
So, would he be eligible for a handicap spot?
He has to have the
But then the
handicap
homeowner
placard.
have to do it?
Is this rental property, or are you the?
No, that's my own
You
home.
own the property.
Yes, yes,
All
I
right.
do.
But
My
if it
own
was a
house.
handicap spot, would it cost him?
With a handicap spot, anybody can park.
Oh, anybody can park it, it's
Yeah.
not, okay.
Yeah, I just want one.
Sure, I was just trying, I
You
mean,
know
there's
there's a fee,
a fee involved in having this established that you have to pay.
Yeah. I
And
do.
so I was just trying to think if you were handicapped, would there be some other way that we could establish something? But if we make it a handicap spot, then anybody that's handicapped could park there.
Yeah, so,
and then it'd take a couple weeks, because they have to do locates, and if this is approved. so-
okay.
Okay. All right, so I'll make a motion that we approve the resident-only parking for Mr. Cochran at 28 East Real Street.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You'll need to get with the clerk treasurer's office to do the paperwork, and
Oh,
Lady in
Not
blue,
now.
not now, but yeah.
next week?
Yeah, sometime next week's fine.
Okay, thank you.
okay. Next is open bids for Pantheon EDA project. And it looks like we have two bids,
I'll just make my
Wolf
deposit right
Construction
here.
and Greenco.
We have some, Mayor, we have some bid tabs as well, if someone wants to jot down as you're
Oh.
reading.
I can take that.
And I'm guessing we just need to basically take these under advisement and let them be reviewed before it's awarded,
Yes.
right?
Since this is a federal grant, we'll need to read out the base bid, and then there are some alternates, so those should be read aloud as well. And then they will be just taken under advisement, and then we'll need to work with EDA. There'll be documentation we need to submit in order to make an actual award.
And if you need my assistance to read those, I can do
Yes.
that.
Yes. For everyone, it'd be good.
Maybe so, if you want to just come up here.
Looks like Danco's bid, the base bid is $1,050,000. And these alternates are they? These each separate alternates?
Yes. You want me to read those, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all that first packet. So this is one.
Okay, the alternates, alternate number 1 is an add of $16,750. $16,750. Alternate number 2, $26,400. $26,400. Alternate number 3 is an add of $17,200. $17,200. Alternate number 4, an add of $15,100. Add of $15,100. Alternate number 5 is an add of $89,950. $89,950. Then the unit prices. Unit price number 1, $20. Unit price number 2, $32. Unit price number 3, $25. And unit price number 4 is $150. $150.
And what was the base bid again?
The base bid is $1,050,000. They have acknowledged all addenda. They have their bid bond. Form 96. And their G705. All right, so this next one is for Wolf Construction Company. Base bid of $1,493,166. $1,493,166. They have acknowledged all addenda. They have their bid bond, Form 96, and their G705. And their alternates. Alternate number 1, an add of $15,972. $15,972. Alternate number 2 is an add of $34,352. $34,352. Alternate number 3, an add of $29,329. Add of $29,329. Alternate number 4 is an add of $24,478. $24,478. And alternate number 5 is an add of $89,163. $89,163. Unit prices. Unit price number 1, $12. Unit price number 2, $12. Unit price number 3, $12. And unit price number 4 is $2,240. $2,240. So these bids will be taken under advisement, and we will get back to you guys.
We'll make a motion that the bids be taken under advisement and reported back to the Board of Works.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next is Huck's Truck Fueling Area Landmark Surveying, Dennis Helms.
Yes, my name is Dennis Helms with Landmark Surveying out of Washington, and I'm also here tonight with Mr. Troy Dietz, which is Vice President of Real Estate at Martin & Bailey. And we're back again. This project was actually before the board, I think probably like a year and a half ago.
Right.
And we had a layout, and since that time frame, we've had some changes and have met with Duke and different things and made some alterations. And so Mr. Sprague had suggested that based on the time that had passed, that it would be a good idea to us to come back before the board again and kind of represent the new layout. And so what we're asking for tonight again is a curb cut on 2nd Street. Initially, we had it a little closer to the intersection. Mr. Sprague asked us to move it at least 50 feet from the end of our radius to the stop bar, and so that's what we've done. We have a second entrance that'll actually be on Radio Way, which is a private drive, and that'll actually be the entrance to the facility. They'll come through the truck fueling area, and then they'll exit onto 2nd Street, and then go back around on Executive Boulevard to go back out to 6th.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything to make sure that Radio Way can handle the traffic?
There are maintenance agreements in place in the deeds for those properties. And so each property owner, I believe, is to maintain their own.
Right.
But Martin & Bailey has made arrangements with the additional property owners on the other side of the road for the extent that they own, that they're actually going to take over complete maintenance
Okay,
of the roadway.
okay,
So those have been part of the negotiations for acquiring the property, as well as having a restriction removed that they can sell fuel on that property.
okay, I appreciate that. City engineer and I have met with a business or two out there that was concerned about the traffic on that road, and because it was theirs to fix if it was tore up, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
So John's reviewed this and in his comments said that he's fine with the plans as presented, so would recommend that we motion to proceed. I'll make a motion that we proceed with the project as described by Mr. Helms for the Huck's truck fueling area.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great, thanks.
Next is pavilion rental request, Harmony Society, Eric Morgan.
We don't have anything else going on the 4th of July at this point.
No.
Our plan is to rent the pavilion for the 4th of July, kind of like we planned last year to have that all done. We're going to have music, probably going to have some food trucks and stuff like that.
Okay.
I can't remember what our whole deal was last year on what street, remember what streets we're going to
Bus run.
close, but I think we're going to do the bus run, try to ask for the bus run deal again, first to 2nd Street, right in there with the pavilion, and have some food trucks down there, and then have our live music out front in the pavilion.
Right, and we will work with you because hopefully we'll have the 4th of July parade. And we'll
Yes.
use all that area for lineup.
Yes.
So it may be that things have to move in after the parade, but.
Right.
Okay.
And mainly what we wanted to use it for was, I think, start around 1, get things set up, and then probably just carry it on till that evening, late in that evening sometime.
But you understand that if we have the parade like we traditionally do, we have a band.
Right.
Review stand in front there, and we'll have
Mhm.
those kind of things going on,
Mhm.
so not that would prevent you from doing anything.
Right, and we
outside
can
of
work,
facilities.
something out, yeah,
And the
that's
review
fine.
stands in front of the bank, so.
It's in front of the bank, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so, but in the motion here, we need to make sure we mention closing the bus room between 1st and 2nd. Okay. All right, so we're gonna make a motion to approve the rental of the pavilion for July 4th for the Harmony Society, which would include the closing of Busserin Street between 1st and 2nd after the parade.
That'll work.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thanks.
Great, thank you.
Next is Vincennes Food Truck Association. Mr. Crowe.
Hi guys, Brian Grove with Vincennes Food Truck Association. Starting next Monday, we'd like permission to use the Riverwalk again for the food trucks. We'll set up, usually they start setting up about 3 and start serving 5 to 8, and then we're out of there by 9. Going to continue that on through October,
Okay.
if weather permitting.
And Brian has said that you've been with Dr. Stewart and everything's
Yep, we will space the trucks out. We'll continue kind of the social distancing and spreading people out.
It's 12th, so we're talking the 19th through October. Okay. All right, so we'll make a motion to approve the use of the Riverwalk for the Vincennes Food Truck Association as requested by Councilman Grove from next Monday, April 19th through the end of October, weather permitting, with anticipated setup at 3 o'clock, serving from 5 to 8, and closing at 9.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, guys.
Glad to have you
Great.
guys back.
Yep, it's a good sign.
Yes. Nothing under miscellaneous, so we just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.
Okay. Yes, that was wonderful. Oh, my goodness, look at that.
Set this up and turn it on.